thinking like Baby on the Way,
Yeah.
lead actress Emmy nomination, 6th nomination.
It's so surreal. It's been quite a year. I'm just feeling very blessed and very grateful. You know, I found out I was pregnant in December, so this year kicked off, you know, the best gift blessing we could have had is being pregnant. So then hearing I was nominated for an Emmy is, it was just such icing on the cake and such an honor, and like, you just want to like bottle up time and like keep this moment because it's so special. It's a really great year.
And what's happening at work? Are they covering up the pregnancy?
Yes.
So are you going behind plants a lot?
So,
what's
because Chelsea's in the mental institution,
Oh, that.
you know, and so typecasting. It's been really easy to cover the pregnancy because she's not in gowns. I'm not in heels. This like wearing heels today, literally the first time I've worn heels in a year and a half. Truly. Because my character was in the wheelchair, in the sweatsuits, and then she went to the mental hospital and she's been in the scrubs. So the scrubs are really boxy, and you just can't tell. They're not really fitted. So they've been able to cover it, and then they shoot me closer, and I'm holding pillows some days, and but it's been very easy to cover up, luckily, because of the storyline.
I know. I'm worried when they're going to go, okay, go behind the planter, go behind. Remember how you watch everyone you knew that
Totally.
babies like go behind?
Yes. Well, and also usually they like have you hold a purse, but you can't have a purse in your room in the mental institution. They don't allow
Why not?
that. So our directors are so great, and they just shoot around it and work around it. They know what to do.
So we've talked about the competition in your category.
Yes.
Legendary women.
Legendary.
And you, amazing. So what is it like to be considered a lead actress in this genre? You are one of the hardest working actresses I know. From all the work you've done from All My Children on, I know how hard you work.
Thank you. That means a lot.
So this means pretty cool.
It's so surreal. Like I said, I respect all of those women immensely, and it's all very surreal. I think I told you when we did the video chat, you know, this month marks 15 years of me being on soaps. I started in June 2006 on All My Children. So it's just a crazy, pinch me moment, and I'm so grateful. I love this medium. I love the work. I love the people. I love the writing. I just feel very grateful to work in daytime, and so to be honored for the hard work is truly, it's just thrilling. It really is.
If you win, you have an acceptance speech, obviously.
Sure, in my head. I never write anything
you never write it down.
In my head, but I'm always like, oh, you're going to forget someone big. You're going to forget someone big, Missy.
See, I'm not one that loves to watch the person bring up the piece of paper.
Right.
How are you with that?
I don't mind if they do, but I don't do that. I mean, granted, I've never won, so you wouldn't know. But I never have, I don't do that either. I just kind of have it in my head. But like I said, then you kind of risk like, oh, I forgot to thank my mom or my husband or my boss or something.
Right.
You risk that. But no, I just plan to wing it if that ever happens, and I'm not saying it would. But if I ever won, just wing it.
No, the funniest thing is when you said you could be the Sulu. You're not going to be the Sulu.
By the way, I would love to be Sulu in any facet.
So let's talk. What we mean is Susan Lucci.
Yes, I just love that nickname. Her daughter said that once to me, called her Sulu, and I just thought that was such a great name. So I sometimes call her.
What was it, 19 times before she won?
I think 18 or 19. The Queen. I love her.
Did she ever give you tips back in the day? Was there anything she ever?
Not about Emmy stuff, but
I mean acting, on the anything.
Oh gosh, I mean, I just learned so much from her because she's just a queen and an icon. I mean, she just gave me tips in general of just watching her was an honor. But I was always so nervous because I watched the show growing up. So even though I bumped into her at an event last summer and for Hallmark,
Susan.
and I still get like nervous around her because she's so cool and she's such a queen. But she's so one. And I had to stab her on that show. I had to choke her on that show. She slapped me. She like dunked my head in a toilet. Like we're close. Like we did a lot of close
Bonding.
things, and I still I'm never not nervous around her in the best way, just because I love her.